Hey, so why did you bring me here to this meeting today?
So I'm sure you know where we get 90% of our profits from.
It's from the US, right? I'm pretty sure it's well-known news.
No. No! They come from Hisham, from Q Pioneers. But in recent days, we've been trying to contact him and we've received no word. I want you to figure out what's going on and eliminate the target, if there's an issue.
Alright, I think I have an experience dealing with Q Pioneers. I've done a couple of investigations in the past, so I think I can get that done for you.
That's why we've tasked you with this. We know that you're the best of the best.
Alright, thank you so much for this opportunity, and I'll be sure to succeed.
Alright, figure it out, maybe.
Alright guys, so as you can see, I had my meeting with the IDF. They tasked me with investigating the situation. They also sent me this video here. They say that it's a telltale sign that there are some signs that something is not right, maybe something subliminal, but we're gonna check it out and hopefully we do find something. Okay, so straight from the get-go, you can see he's reading a book in Turkish, and as we all know, and me, thanks to my 118 years-ish of investigating, Turkish is actually not a real language, believe it or not. So let's move on.
Want to know what made Airbnb so successful?
Alright, so straight from here, Airbnb is no longer successful. It has never been successful. Boom, let's pop up a graph right now on screen. As you can see, Airbnb is not successful. So that's another form of misinformation. Now, what the significance now here is that the more he's giving misinformation and the more bad signs there are, the more it seems like he's trying to revolt against whatever he's with, whatever company he's with. In this case, it is a Q Pioneers video, so he is part of Q Pioneers. So let's move on.
They didn't just start with millions of users off the bat. They focused on
Market cap, good. Anyways, sorry for that. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for that. My computer had a malfunction. I think it crashed, but I just fixed it and sorted it out. Let's get on with the video.
on their first customers and learned from every single booking, message, or even every
You see that? He just looked at his finger when he said...
tiny complaint.
Yeah, here. He said every tiny complaint and he looked at his finger. As you can see, this is not some tiny complaint. This is a big deal. I think we're going to have a medical expert later on in this video talk about this. But as you can see, it's actually a big complaint. So again, point 2 of misinformation, which is quite concerning.
Each piece of that feedback
Oh god, that is not good. He is balling his fist right now. Psychologically, this is a telltale sign of anger, being frustrated. You want to kill someone, you know what I mean? So he did this in this video, which is not a good sign.
shaped the platform
Let's
and how
go
it is
on.
today. So the important thing
He did it again. This is the second time in like 4 seconds. That's kind of ridiculous. Let's move on with the video. Let's hope it gets better from here. But so far, it's just not looking good.
is not to rush this scale, because your first customers are the ones who will essentially guide your company to success.
He did it a third time. He did it a third time. That's it. That's it. We need the medical expert now. Let's sign him in.
Oh. Hello, my name shall remain anonymous. I will be the medical expert who's going to be observing what the problem is. I was obviously hired by the investigator, so let's get started on it. For starters, I do want to point out that this man is reading a Turkish book. As we know, Turkish is not a real language, and it's not even a real country. If we look over here, it's literally just meat. Moving on from that, what else do we have? This person seems very exhausted, seems distressed in a way. I can see that there is some distal metacarpophalangeal swelling on his finger, right above the trapezium bone. I also see that he seems very concerned about this finger. He seems to be looking at it, and he's a tiny complaint as he looked at his finger. This could be a sign of abuse. Perhaps maybe it's a secret message to the viewers. I'm not quite sure what it could be, but the swelling is definitely real. It looks pretty bad. That's my professional opinion. As you can see, the Turkish book is. Oh, I didn't even notice this. He has his hands balled into some kind of fist. This could be showing signs of anger. He could be very stressed as well. It could be a way to calm yourself in a situation like this. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is an empty cup. Now, a lot of people don't understand the significance of an empty cup. Basically, it is a sign of carbon monoxide poisoning. Back in the Roman Empire days, approximately 3,000 years ago, they used to let gladiators fight each other for their freedom. They were pretty much prisoners. And the thing was, even though one of the gladiators would win, a few days later they would have empty cups and they would die of carbon monoxide poisoning. Of course, people didn't know what carbon monoxide was, but empty cups were a sign that it was happening. And as you can see, he seems to have almost balled his hands into a fist again. This is definitely a sign. I have no doubt about that anymore. This is a sign, and as you can see, the swelling is still present. This is almost like a fake smile. Once again, I do want to say he did ball his hands again. Now, there is absolutely no doubt in my mind that something is wrong here. My professional opinion, this looks pretty bad. And that's all I have to say about that. Let's finish the video here. And yep, that's pretty much everything I have to say. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna pass it back over to the. I'm gonna be passing it back over to the investigator. He'll take it from here.